Hello, Windsor families. So we are entering our last week of instruction, and we will be celebrating our promoting 8th graders as we send them off to high school in these uncertain times. As I reflect over the last few months, there are many times when I felt great optimism. In just a few weeks, Windsor Middle School teachers and staff have learned to transition from in-person teaching to online instruction. Our district figured out how to create a system with one-to-one technology. And regardless of how we come back in the fall, we have dramatically changed the way that our teachers will teach and our understanding of how students want to learn. Personally, I was feeling very optimistic about our future. We did elective selections early in January and February. Our guidance counselor has been working constantly to have the year's schedule done before the end of the year, but then reality hit. The state announced a budget shortfall of tens of billions, that's billions with a B, of dollars. Schools are funded by state revenues. So when the district received the news of the cuts earlier this month, it was bleak. Many of us, including myself, who were in education during the Great Recession, knew what it was like to operate a school on a paper-thin budget. Now, over the last 4 years that I've been at Windsor Middle School, I've been grateful that our district has worked hand in hand with us to innovate. We added our flex period, which provides your child with the opportunity for timely and targeted small group intervention or enrichment. We transitioned into a block schedule to facilitate more project-based learning. We doubled the number of electives that we offer and created a 7-period day that allows your child to have 2 of them. We were set to keep moving forward, and then the pandemic happened, which is completely out of our control. So we must start over. We must prioritize what is most essential and maintain our school's main mission, and that is to educate your child in the fundamentals of reading, writing, mathematics, the sciences, and creating good citizens through social studies and teaching them to be fit and healthy. Once we have secured what is essential, then we must find ways to add in what is important, like visual and performing arts, foreign language, career and technical education, and supporting college-bound students through AVID. Lastly, we must find a way to bring in what is enriching. We are well aware that our enrichment programs are the reason why many students want to come to school. Enrichment like sports, leadership, drama are extremely valuable and deserve to be preserved. So as we start over with our schedule, we will stay to our mission of providing what is essential, what is important, and what is enriching as we make our decisions. However, please realize that at each stage, there is a lot of behind-the-scenes work that must happen in order to run a school. For instance, once the state revises its budget, it must go through a process with our county office, and then our school board must vote on a new budget for our schools. This means that negotiations with the unions must happen, because our most valuable resource in our schools is our people, both our families and our employees. Once all of that has occurred, the budget must be actualized into the form of a master schedule. We at Windsor Middle School do not control most of these timelines. As we make changes into the summer, there will be periods of time when we do not have any new information as we wait for the process to happen. We are not being intentionally vague or non-transparent. On the other side of this summer, we will meet this moment because we always have. As we work together to create a program that serves the needs of our community, I ask that everyone consider the impact of their comments, particularly on social media. So, as I conclude, you will realize that I have not said anything about what the schedule will look like next year. Once again, I am not intentionally being vague. In fact, I have created 5 different schedules in order to respond to several different scenarios depending on what has to happen to balance our budget from the state's funding reductions. So please watch this space going forward because I will be providing information as it comes in. Now with that, I wish your family well. Be safe and let's stay together as a Windsor Middle School family while we are apart because strong schools mean a strong community. Thank you.